Hi, welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to tell you how I went from this to this. So it started when I was a teenager. I was like around 12 or 13, and I didn't have acne before. It is not like I had hormonal acne or anything. It was not the case. So what happened, people started using those skincare things, and I thought, okay, this is skincare, so it means it's going to take care of my skin. I used many creams, serums. Initially felt really nice. My skin felt hydrated, moisturized, everything, but slowly, gradually, I started getting acne, dull skin, rashes, irritation, everything was there. Pigmentation, it was bad, and I blamed myself. I thought I have bad skin. I went to a doctor. He asked me to get my hormones checked, and I did that, and it was normal, my hormones. Then he asked me what I have been using on my skin. I said this and this. He was like, no, you don't need these things. I was like, okay. But in my head, I was like, these brands and all those ads, why they would tell lies? They are telling us to use these things, they're gonna improve our skin. Why they would sell the things we don't need? But I didn't know back then that they create the need. They make us feel that we need something. So we buy their things because they're doing their business, they're making money, creating the demand, creating the need. I didn't believe my doctor. I was like, okay, fine. But I went back. I used those things. I continued using those things on my skin. So during all my teenage years, on and off, even during my early 20s, I had bad skin. I mean, it was not healthy. My skin was dry. My skin used to be really oily when I was like 13, 14. Then it started getting dry. I was like, okay, it's good. I'm having this matte skin that I always wanted because my skin used to be very oily. But I realized it is not helpful because our skin has some good oils that is needed for the health of our skin. I think by using wrong products, I stripped off those good oils and good stuff from my face, and I failed to realize that our skin is our largest organ and it knows how to take care of it. All we can do is to provide it things that can support it, that can help it, because when our skin get exposed to sunlight and pollution, and as we age, our skin might need that extra help. It is a simple thing I failed to realize, and I suffered for it. So now the question is how I improved my skin. I think 2 years back I came to realize I had been using wrong skincare products and I had to change it. So what changed? I removed fragrance essential oils from my skincare, and it worked. I know it's very difficult to get fragrance-free products, so I given a list in the description box. I didn't get any major acne in 1 year. My skin doesn't have any pigmentation anymore. My skin became extremely dry, but now it is coming back to its normal state because I have started using gentle face washes. Because when I was a teenager, I used face wash that left my skin extremely clean, like very tight, matte look. I craved for, because I thought, people made me believe oily skin is bad. It is not. So I used those face washes. I think those were extremely alkaline, and those destroyed my skin's barrier. Now I have been using face wash that has pH of 5.5 and my skin is good. I use fermented rice water to wash my face because tap water over here is very alkaline, and it has helped my skin. So the tip number 1 would be use a gentle mild face wash, and check your tap water's pH. That will help you. I don't use face wash in the morning anymore. I use micellar water and fermented rice water. In the evening, I use a face wash. I massage it on my skin for 60 seconds, then I rinse it. Step 2. Don't do DIY. Please don't do it. I did it. I tried those toothpaste as the spot treatment. Didn't work. I tried lemon on my skin. My ma. Okay, I call my grandmother ma. So okay, my ma told me, don't put lemon on your skin, it's gonna destroy your skin. I was like, no ma, I don't know about this, because this blogger knows, this YouTuber knows what she's talking about. But I failed to see my ma had way better skin than the blogger or than the YouTuber.
Look, she's so beautiful.
And ma, you're right. I miss you. Okay, so she knew. She told me, don't put lemon on your skin. I did. It destroyed my skin's barrier because lemon is extremely acidic. So don't put this on your skin. And don't put baking soda as well, because I have seen many hacks. They put baking soda and all. This is extremely alkaline. Like lemon is extremely acidic. Baking soda is extremely alkaline. Please don't do that. Then apple cider vinegar on your skin. I don't think it's good for long run. When I was a teenager, I did all these things because I thought I knew everything and I believed those influencer, blogger. And I don't recommend you to make DIY serum, cream, then face washes. Not good. Don't do that. If you want to make DIY face pack, then use it only once or twice in a week. That's it. Number 3, take care of your makeup products. Okay, makeup, the ingredients of makeup stuff, I don't have high opinion about that. But one thing you can do is use fragrance-free makeup. I have seen Huda Beauty. Their foundation is very famous, but they add lots of fragrance in their foundation. So if you want to use makeup, I don't use makeup anymore. I just use lipstick. But whatever makes you feel beautiful. If you feel beautiful wearing makeup, go ahead, try it. If you feel beautiful without makeup, embrace your skin. It's your personal choice. But when you're choosing makeup, go fragrance free. Remove your makeup very well. And fragrance essential oils you can avoid in general because it helped me to improve my skin. Fragrance is one of the known irritants, and essential oils, they have many components. Some of this can be beneficial, but other components can be really volatile and can be damaging to our skin. And I'm gonna make one entire video dedicating to this subject, fragrance and essential oils, very soon. Now let's talk about acne, skin irritation, because this is the thing, common things teenagers they have. Mostly because they introduce too many skincare stuff, and all of a sudden they want to try everything because they think it's gonna make their skin better. It is not. Please don't do that. Too many skincare stuff, they don't mean that they're gonna be good. It comes down to the ingredients and formulation. When we are young, our skin doesn't need much because it can protect itself to a great extent on its own. But when we expose our skin to sunlight, pollution, then we need help. So use sunscreen, use fragrance-free sunscreen, then use one gentle cleanser.
If you have acne, you can use BHA. If you have textured skin, you can use AHA. Even PHA is milder than this too. If you use physical scrubs, then be really cautious because it can cause micro tears, and I avoid it. And I have used this when I was a teenager. It didn't do much for my skin became bad.
Even face mask is optional, and don't use shit masks. They don't do anything. They're so bad for our skin. They're so bad for environment. Please don't do that.
I heavily rely on moisturizers because they have occlusives, emollient. This can prevent the water loss from our skin, retain the moisture, and help our skin's barrier. And overall, eat healthy. Even what you put on your skin is important. What you put inside your body, that is equally, even more important. Be gentle with your skin. Don't tug or pull your skin. Don't sleep on dirty pillow cover, and avoid skin drying alcohols.
Stay away from skin irritating ingredients because they can damage our skin's barrier. I'm going to talk about this more when I'm going to make the video about skin's barrier, how to protect it. If you have serious skin condition, then please go to a doctor. And yeah, this is all I could think of right now, and if I come up with other points, I'm going to make another video. So I hope you found this video to be helpful, and thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe if you want to watch more videos like this. See you very soon. Bye bye.